AJ, it is my esteemed honor to inform you that you are the newest inductee in the 2026 class of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Get ready! Bullshit, get ready. Get ready for the worst raw review on the internet. The worst raw review on the internet. STRAWS raw with Eric B and Randy C. Chickens or bananas and fresh roast beef. This is STRAWS raw.
Hello, friends, listeners, and newcomers. It's me, Eric B. On this show, you can call me the Raw Dog, because this is STRAWS Raw, the absolute worst or best Raw review on the internet, depending on where you look us up. Folks, thank you so much for joining us again here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network, and I am joined, of course, by my puppy in crime, my schnauzer from another Mauser. He is Randy C. Randy, what a player.
Playing it ups. Still like bananas for the taste, not the shape. Hey, Eric B. Hey, everybody, it's me, Randy C. Sorry, I didn't write anything down. I forgot actually about my little joke at the beginning. But how's everybody doing?
Oh, that was good. That was so good.
Yeah, it's the old man thing. How's everybody this week? Yes, you are listening to STRAWS Raw, the complete wrestling radio show. And as usual, we wouldn't be here today unless we were powered by something. Powered by interiorplants.ca, the natural solution to a healthier and more beautiful business or home environment. That's interiorplants.ca. Pure Fandom. Pure Fandom, your home for all things pro wrestling and lucha libre. Memorabilia from replica masks, championship belts, and prop accessories for your cosplay. Pure Fandom is proudly Canadian. You can go visit them on their website at purefandomshop.bigcartel.com or follow them on the grams at Pure Fandom Shop or Pure Fandom Shop 416. Their YouTube channel, growing a lot of product reviews, so on and so forth, and they are at Pure Fandom Shop 416. Pure Fandom asks, what's your fandom? We're also powered by the Smack Daddies, the East Coast Tag Team Podcasting Champions of the World. Join Brad the Dad, Father Greg Feltham, every Friday night, or probably Saturday morning, as they go through and give you the best SmackDown review on the internet. Even though SmackDown ain't so great, they are. So they'll tell you what they like. Well, sorry, Brad will. And Greg will tell you what he dislikes, which is pretty much everything. But join them every Saturday morning here on the Hub Sports Entertainment, or go follow them at the SmackDaddies on most social media. We're also powered by The Draw, the complete wrestling radio show. Join Eric B., my buddy there, and me, that's me, Randy C., on TSN 690 every Thursday night at 11 p.m. Replayed all across the Bell affiliates. And we talk, it's a complete wrestling radio show. We talk everything. We tell you, give you news, give you your heritage, your hard knocks. Hutch joins us and gives us a AAA review. Steve Swift joins us and gives us an NXT review. And then we fill everything in between. And trust me, we got a round table this week. It is the Elimination Chamber Eliminator. Eric, finally got it right. All the recordings didn't, but today I get it right. And we are joined by 3 champions and probably another podcasting champion this week. You got to tune in this Thursday. And if you don't tune in live, you can follow it on the Hub Sports Entertainment as well on all podcasting platforms. Just look it up. We're also powered by the Handshaking Team. THT, where they're going to give you draws, cheap heats, wheels of misfortunes, maybe once every couple of weeks, and everything else. What does he have this week? I don't know. You're going to have to tune in on Facebook and find out. That's facebook.com/the Handshaking Team, where my buddy here, Eric B. London, will give you the best new products and everything available. Probably in darkness because he didn't pay his hydro bill this week. No, he did. The lights are back on. But yes, that's Eric Blondon and the Handshaking Team. Eric, how you doing today? Oh, it's going dark again. No, it's bright.
Besides my camera here auto adjusting ultimately as Randy just sees me going into the shadows every now and then. I'm doing pretty good, Randy. We had a pretty fun weekend thanks to the invite of Destiny Wrestling, and one Zilla Fatu was in town, and me and Randy actually got out with the peeps, handed out some stickers, some merchandise, and got to see some wrestling.
See some wrestling, talked to some wrestling. Zilla Fatu, we sat there and talked to him for about 20 minutes, just non-recorded, just on a personal level. It was kind of fun. Eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was very fun. So definitely a nice invite there from Emilio at Destiny Wrestling. Thank you so much for having us. That was fun. And then after that, me and Randy decided we were going to go for a nice, relaxing beers and wings. Randy's case, maybe not so much beers. Maybe it was something else.
Rum and Coke, please, people. Please, people.
Yes, rums and Coke. So if you're going to buy Randy drinks, it's going to be a rum and Coke. And you could also buy me one of those too. It was just the beer night that night. But that does not lead in to the following portion of the story.
Oh, Randy. We're going to tell her, eh?
Oh, well, yeah, of course we're going to tell some of it. We have to.
Oh, okay.
We got it. Oh, I think that Randy needs to lead this in a little bit. But yeah, we were for a little while at the establishment we were at. We won't
fine establishment.
A very fine establishment. May we?
Cooper's
Jesus
Christ. He's sponsored called Cooper's Pub, Irish pub here in Mississauga, Ontario. Fine establishment. Love all the waitresses there. They're absolutely amazing. Shout out, Sarah.
Okay, so Randy has taken away all of the anonymity here, and that is fine. So we are going to go forward with the story in its full entirety. But yes, for about 20 minutes, we were watching a soap opera at the next table or bar seat over from us. And we saw a whole range of emotions. We saw happiness. We saw sadness. We saw despair. We saw laughter. But after a little while, Randy didn't like what he saw, which was anger. And Randy had to get up and be the ran dog that he is. The old Zayners came out. He threw on the mask, brought out the beating cane. No, not so much. But Randy, continue the story, please.
Well, yes, it was very entertaining for a good 20 minutes. And people, I do not condone doing this, but standing up, getting your little back straight sometimes is definitely the way to do it. But yes, this couple, a man and a woman, went through a whole bunch. And again, Eric, it was very entertaining at the very beginning. We didn't know what was going on.
It was.
Yeah, but then weird hugging was going on, pushing, crying, punching from a woman, trying to get away. And it sort of concerned us a little. We were eating. I was halfway through a meal, and I'm like, Eric, should I stand? And he's like, you just finish your fries, Randy, and let's continue to watch and make sure everything is good. So after finishing my fine fries, and I definitely suggest to get the rib and chicken wing combo with the fries there at Cooper's Irish.
I did eventually say to you, do what you have to do.
Yes, you
so, yes.
I got up, and this woman did look like she was in trouble, if that makes any sense. And we're in a bar that was pretty packed. It was I guess there are a lot of people there.
But no security, keep in mind, or anything like that. Just the
No,
employees of the establishment.
yeah, and that were the majority of women. And I just went up to the girl and I put my arm around her. I told the waitress I was going to do so, and Eric beside me, and I said, "Are you okay?" And in turn, she said, "No." So I said, "Follow me." And as following me, a gentleman said, "This is what the problem is here in this fine nation." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean, sir?" And he goes, "I am a doctor. I have the PhD. And you, sir, not knowing what's going on is the reason why this country is so bad." And I said, "Well, she says she needs help, sir. You're obviously doing something." And I'm watching it. And again, she was trying to get away, try to push away from this gentleman with punches and screaming. He was holding her, and she didn't want her to go.
It's very awkward after a
Very
little
awkward.
while.
So I said to the fine sir, I'm just going to rephrase it a little. It's not exactly what I said. I said,
Yeah,
"Sir,
let's
with
do that.
your fine PhD and doctor skills, you'll understand Special Olympic strength. So you're going to sit your ass right down back in that chair." It continued to pursue a little further. And all we got to say is the two people were escorted out as,
Yeah, but and then the bartender did a great job to disperse and eliminate, but it wasn't without a few fireworks on the way out of the
no,
establishment.
you gave a couple too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, it was definitely I definitely gave a good show to all of the patrons for a good 5-10 minutes there. That was a good time. But yes, being called illiterate as I'm sitting here talking to all of you fine folks on Straws Raw and then also on the radio every week is very fun. But
You
we,
put a bad name
we
to all the doctors out there.
we had a
Oh,
really
eh?
good time. We had
Yeah.
a really, honestly, we had a really good time. We felt bad for the workers of the establishment, and hopefully, you know, people like Randy or there's more people like that in the
Years
world who
old.
would stand up for strangers. That's what I said afterwards, and that's a great thing to do. Anyways, talking about strangers, I guess you could say, Randy, it is Elimination Chamber week. It is the penultimate Monday Night Raw before the Chamber, and we're pretty much set. Pretty much set for the Chamber, brother. It looks like we have a few mix-ups that we're going to get into. But what is your hottest take for the Elimination Chamber, brother? The
I
men's
definitely,
match. What do you think is going to,
oh, the
not
men's
even,
match.
what's your hottest take? Not even who's going to win, because it's almost written in stone at this point, in my opinion, as well.
But we still don't know what's in the box. So it's definitely a not, uh, we don't know the full story. I
It's
don't
not
think on the
Shark Boy.
men's
Are you
side.
sure?
Well, if you want to know more about Shark Boy, turn in this Thursday on the Draw, the complete wrestling radio show, and you'll find out that that gets squashed pretty quickly. But yeah, what's the hottest take? Javon Evans being hot.
Yeah.
Um, maybe going to WrestleMania is a possibility. He's in the chamber, so there's a chance. But the hottest take we will
Yeah.
find out tonight is injuries on how they're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to switch this WrestleMania card around and how they're adjusting as the weeks go on. I guess you'll understand a little more on the men's side, anyways. Oh, if we're
Listen,
going to talk about
folks.
what about
Yeah,
you?
you've heard Randy say this a couple of times. If you've listened to the show and the injury angle, and you've heard Randy's reaction to it, and that if you start playing with fire, if you start meddling, so to speak, say for example, you're like getting into reading about dark magic. If you start meddling, then these things start seeing you more. So WWE has meddled, Randy, and we might
Karma,
see
man. That's all
we
yeah, we
might
got to
see
say.
why. Yep, we might
Karma,
see exactly why. But my
karma.
hottest take is in the women's match. Kiana James is going to continue to have this like MVP run that she's having these last couple of months. Really good showing in the Royal Rumble, making it to Elimination Chamber. I think that they really want to push this new blood. Definitely not going to win. The win, in my opinion, is going to go to Raquel. And then Raquel is going to take on Liv Morgan and
You
her opponent.
you just stole my freaking DMs all from last night in my conversation. I was going to save it. And you're pulling it out. Yes,
I
there'll be a
didn't. No,
three-way
no, I
at
didn't mention. I
WrestleMania.
didn't mention who else it is. It could be Jay Cargill. It could be anybody. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. But I think there definitely will be a three-way at WrestleMania, and then throw a wrench. They're gonna try to throw us more a Karma Soup, and guess what? Karma Soup is gonna come back and kick them in the ass, I think.
Eric
But this will be
Bischoff
good.
is back, folks, because we have HLA at WrestleMania.
Hey, and the wrong Fatu won this weekend. That's this week. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean?
You know what? On both occasions, both Fatus were wrong. But let's just put it like that,
Yeah, that's
honestly.
it. That's it.
But
Should
all
we
right.
get into this fantastic? We're talking a lot of Elimination Chamber, but this fantastic AJ Styles tribute night here in WWE from Atlanta, Georgia, at the fine. Hang on, I'm pulling it up. The fine State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, home of AJ Styles. And yeah, should we get into this? Oh, Tezzy, by the way, he's done. He still owe me that tattoo. Just saying. I'm getting mad at
Let's
everybody, man.
just call it the Coliseum. Let's just call it the Coliseum, man. Like honestly, oh, I hate all of this branding. The State Farm Arena. Come on, give me a goddamn break. We used to have like places called the Cow Palace, Randy. Used to be called the Cow Palace. Anyways, let's keep on going. I'm angry. Like I said, penultimate Raw before the Elimination Chamber, and things are heating up fast. This is the AJ Styles theme show, and we're going to see so many people there to celebrate, including, but not limited to, Atlanta rappers and Randy's playlist at home, Little Bow Wow, Little Yachty, the Migos star Offset, Two Chains, and Jermaine Dupri. Randy, for the first time since the year 2000, we have Jermaine Dupri and Little Bow Wow on the screen here. And when they perform later on tonight for a half an hour concert, the crowd goes wild, right?
No, he's wearing a rock shirt. The guy, the little
Oh,
Bow Wow sitting there wearing a rock shirt that hasn't showed up for a year and a half and probably screwed up all the booking for the last year and a half in WWE. Hey, you know what, Bow Wow? Hey, you're stuck, dude. Not even little. You call yourself Bow Wow. You're not even Wow anymore. Just call it Bow. That's it. The Bowster.
so Bow is there. Bow is there, and Jade
Jermaine
Cargill
Dupri.
is there as well, folks. Let's keep that in mind. So we had an opportunity here that was missed tonight. I guess I'm jumping the gun. But speaking about jumping the gun, here's Adam Pearce to remind us all, Corey Graves as well, that this is a show tonight. Pretty cool. It's a tribute to AJ Styles. Neat. Here comes Gunther to try to mess things up because that's what Gunther does. He rage baits better than anybody else. And it seems as of late he is rage baiting a dragon to much success. Because here comes Dragon Lee. Randy, your hottest feud of the year. Dragon Lee versus Gunther.
Yeah, yeah. I named this segment "How to Train a Stupid Dragon." This is, but that's in my notes here. But please continue, Eric.
Is there much to continue? Is there much to continue? That's it. That's what happened there. Cody Rhodes is
Then
just
you,
going to walk by them because he just walked. We all walked by this segment, just like Cody just walked by them. And everyone's like, oh, it's Cody. He's from Atlanta. So I guess let's have him here too. Okay, he's here for a chat, but that's going to be quickly stopped by the vision. Oh, Lord. Anyways, Austin Theory is embarrassed to be from Atlanta. Logan Paul is there too. Bronson Reed is there too. Guess what, folks? As of this moment, they're all not injured. As of that moment.
what's that
We're,
moment?
we're going to move forward to 5 minutes later, and we're going to talk about how it happens. Here comes Jey Uso for this match. Honestly, Randy, there is. I rewatched this match 3 times because, first of all, I have to pinpoint the moment. Second of all, I was trying to dissect what they were saying after it happens. But it's unfortunate because this is a nice little qualifier here. El Grande Americano, Jey Uso, Bronson Reed. We know that. Let's just say it, folks. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's say Chad Gable. Sorry, kayfabe. Sorry. Let's say Chad Gable. He always shines in these types of matches, Randy. Honestly, these qualifier matches, even if you put him in the chamber or a TLC match or a Money in the Bank or anything, he always stands out. He always finds a way.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. The original El Grande Americano, looking better than ever, and definitely a different style even than the other supposedly El Grande. Um, but I like it. I like the difference of this. And again, he's a good added bonus to any three-way. Us
He's
here,
a
we are
good
not.
hand.
He's a
Let's
good
just say
hand,
that.
and
Yeah.
we're not really big fans on three ways. Like four ways a little better, but three ways not
Well,
good.
I mean, oh yeah, yeah. You know, no, we don't like those
AJ
matches.
Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe was a good three-way though.
Oh,
That was
that's
good.
kinky.
And this was a good three-way too, until certain things happen.
Yes, exactly. And we're going to get to those certain things. But there is a point in the match here where Chad Gable goes to do a wheelbarrow counter into a bulldog. And you can see Bronson Reed lands and he uses the right arm to support himself. And it's not a flat bump. And he takes it right on that arm. And he goes right into the corner and he's holding the rope with that arm, but he's checking his left arm. So I think at that moment, what happened is that's probably where the injury occurred.
It did.
And he's just dealing with adrenaline in the corner, and he thinks it's probably the other arm. He doesn't know what it really is. He just feels a cold feeling in his body. When he goes to charge then and break up the pin attempt, you see him do a lariat with that arm, and that's when he definitely notices. They go to break, the X comes up. And it's not really talked about much on commentary. They keep on discussing on commentary that Bronson Reed is still in the match. He hasn't been officially ruled out yet. The reaction of Jey Uso and Chad Gable, the response time is about a minute and a half late. And there's about a minute and a half where they are just doing different taunts to each other to try to figure out what's happening. And you can see Chad Gable doing the finger pointing with the right hand, and with his left hand, he kind of just keeps on turning his palm forward at Jay, like, what are we doing? What
Yeah.
are we going to do here? The sheer confusion to try to find an ending to this match. And kudos to them because they definitely did it directly on the fly. Jay finds a way to still work in a high spot there with the tope suicida to the outside and eventually come back into the ring for the spear and the splash. Jey Uso is going to the chamber, but you can see that this is absolutely not the plan. And Randy, the vision is cursed.
Vision is cursed. Yes. See, I told you guys. I did. I'll give you the exact episode too. It was about 8, 9 months ago when Seth Rollins did that stupid injury angle. Sorry, almost a year ago now. And you don't play with that. You don't play with stuff like that. And unfortunately, you see Bronson there in the slow mo. You see where his forearm, it looks like, just goes in a different direction. So it's unfortunate. He's plagued with injuries too. He's been back and forth as well on the WWE side of it with different injuries. Good match up until that point. Definitely Bronson Reed, you think, was going to win, which would make a little more sense. So I guess they're relaying with Gorilla up to the ref and trying to figure out how to end this thing properly. Definitely slowed down the match. I don't rank any matches that people get hurt in. I'm not that type of person because I don't know. I really wanted Bronson Reed to win this. Jey Uso wins. Yeah, you're tag team champions now in the Elimination Chamber with a chance to go to WrestleMania. Makes total
Yeah,
sense, WWE.
the ref,
Way to
the,
go.
the ref, honestly, at the end of the match, there wraps his arm kind of around Jay, and you can see Jay almost say like, "Oh shit!" Like, what are you gonna? You're literally, oh, the booking is so. Anyways, it's messed up. I think that they probably would have been better off with the audible to El Grande Americano, but he probably has stuff going on in AAA at that time. So
Yeah.
it's weird, man.
So again, no ranking on the first match. No ranking.
There
It was
you
a good
go.
match up until then.
There you go. Speaking about what Randy likes, here comes CM Punk here with NASCAR driver Tyler Reddick. Is that the Michael Jordan driver?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You saw the video with Michael Jordan
A
stuff?
couple of weeks ago, yeah, he didn't do it this week because his driver won again this week, 2 weeks in a
Oh,
row.
okay. So he stayed away from the plucking this time?
Oh, he was just hugging grandmas.
Okay. I guess that's a little more legal. So yes, we are okay with that here on Draw Straws Raw. On Draw Straws Raw
Hug
with
your
Eric
grandma,
B
people.
and Randy C. Hug your grandma all the time, folks. Okay, let's move forward.
Speaking of not grandmas,
Yeah, Liv Morgan is here with Dominic Mysterio. No abuelas around here. And speaking of abuelas, to anybody in Mexico right now, please stay safe. That's crazy stuff
100%,
happening there.
yeah.
Interview last week here, looking back with Liv and Steph, and we know little Liv is sad, but she's here to make her decision anyways. Yeah, she's going to do her thing. Little Liv is going to do it. Back in the arena, here we go, talking about choosing opponents. Jade Cargill. Stephanie Vaquero, we're just throwing up everybody in this episode of Raw, Randy. This is an uber-packed episode of Raw. What are they going to do on SmackDown?
I'll tell you, they're going to do the exact same thing. And I'll tell you
Yeah.
after you say this segment, and I'll tell you the exact same reason why.
Oh,
the reason
leading us in. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. But yes, okay, it's segment time. Morgan is here. She's going to make a pick for WrestleMania. And ultimately, we knew this is where she was going to go. But she tries to make it seem like she understands Steph Vaquero and she understands her story and she's a fan of hers and everything like that. And then she decks her and she's going to choose her for WrestleMania. That's it. Makes her pick. Quick oblivion as well before we go. Just for good measures. Just for good measures. But
Knocked
Randy,
her
we
the-
always knew that she was just going to go back for her title.
That's it. She knocked the F out of her. Hey, one punch rule Liv with the put her in the slap UFC slap, whatever that's called, slap competition.
Ooh, slap
I don't
comp.
know. Or whatever. But
I think what's her face is in it. What's her name?
Hollywood Haley J.
Yeah, Hollywood Haley J. There you
Yeah,
go.
she's 1-1. She did a good first time out, and then
From
she got-
juggalos to slap and back again.
She got
Way to go.
knocked the fuck out the second time. But sorry, one swear. Yeah, WWE telling you the title matches. Ticket sales must be low. When they say low, they're announcing it left, right, and center, trying to boost them up, trying to make us more interested in it. We already knew this was going to be this way. Why just not hold it off a little longer? I don't know how many more tickets Liv and Stephanie, when we already know, are going to sell. But there are other things that happen tonight now that definitely show you the push to make this a better box office weekend. And
Yes, sir.
they're desperate right now, it seems like. And I don't like desperatery.
You're on the fly for so many things, brother. You are on the fly for so many things. And the one thing that we completely scoff past now with this whole Vision situation, which we really should discuss, is you've been building up this masked man angle for the longest time. And this guy is literally has nobody to wrestle. He has no opponents left.
gonna be
And he's
Logan.
also created no injuries in this Vision. You can't even go into an angle and be like, because I stomped you, you've pulled your forearm. Because I stomped you, you tore your bicep. Or, you can't do any of this. It's just you have a hernia because I stomped your face.
And who's going to be
you're
left?
screwed.
Eric, who's going to be left? Because
Paul
the
Heyman.
rumor is
He's going to be Paul Heyman.
yeah, the rumor is right now, and it is a heavy rumor because Logan Paul's been saying it on podcasts, on WWE podcasts even, that there could be a chance of Bad Bunny. So who's left? It's Austin Theory. How's that going to? No offense, I love Austin Theory too, but what is he going to start from the bottom, starting at WrestleMania and work his way up to SummerSlam?
Just imagine how awful it's going to be if this reveal now actually turns into be somebody like a Grayson Waller.
It's not
and
him.
all you have. I know it can't be anymore because now he's back
We'll
kind
see
of
next
appearing with
segment.
yeah, I know, but just you're screwed. You're screwed with that whole
Yeah.
thing.
Way to
You're
go,
gonna bring back
Seth.
Seth Rollins to what? He's gonna super kick Paul Heyman in the face and then everyone's going to be happy? I don't think so. I don't think so. But you know who is happy? Javon Evans. He's happy with last week. He's wearing a new 6'7" t-shirt. Randy digs it. He already ordered 10 of them. No? Did you order one?
No, I went and ordered a Shark Boy one instead because it's been awesome.
Speaking
I'm
of
not
Shark
a fan
Boy.
of yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Speaking of
Anyways,
Shark Boy.
the New
He's in
Day are
TNA.
here. He is. He was definitely. He should have been there tonight, but he was probably too drunk. Let's just be real about it. Too much whiskey. Tribute to Xavier Woods should be happening tonight. Offset is here as well with Javon Evans. He's from Migos, Randy. I don't know if you know their hit song "Bad and Bougie."
Oh yes, I actually do. Now you say it. Now I know it. Yes, yes,
There
I
you
do.
go.
The bougie. My
Raindrop.
kids love it. My
Drop
kids love
top.
it.
There
Drop
you
top.
go. There
I
you
know
go.
that.
All right, there you go. Bad and Bougie,
Offset.
baby. Let's go, Randy. You're cool, man. You're a
Yeah,
cool
I am.
dude.
Sometimes.
No, all the time. All the time.
Okay,
You know
cool.
who else is there and cool? The Good Brothers. They should just call them the Cool Brothers. Probably not. But no, they're there as well.
Mia Yim with
Yeah.
the Gorillas of Destiny, like New
Yes.
Japan Gorillas of Destiny.
Yes, we have
That's
a lot
fucked up.
going on here tonight. Oh, Moss is here as well because he was tag team partners or champions. Was he a tag team champion with AJ Styles?
No, who was with them? Who did you just say? Omos
Omos.
and no, it's Petey Williams.
Okay, no, but yeah, that's
Petey
later
Williams
on.
was there. Petey Williams looked pretty good too. But
Yeah. He's working in the back. He's one of the I can't think about
assistant
it right
producers.
now. I don't know. Whatever he is, he's there and
He's cool.
Created
Canadian
the Canadian
Destroyer.
Destroyer. Talking
you,
about
Penta.
cool. Oh, geez, Louise. Talking about how much Randy
let's go
loves
to-
Penta.
Rewind this. You got to tell this. Yeah.
So we're at Destiny Wrestling and we bump up with the wonderful Wing Lee and
From King of Print.
the King of Print, and he's there and he's got some mystery boxes that have wonderful items inside of them. You don't know what you're going to get until you open it up. And as soon as we open up Randy's mystery box, his favorite wrestler's t-shirt is right on top. Randy, tell them what you got.
I got a Penta t-shirt. Yay. I literally turned around and said, Wing, you really hate me, don't you? That's no word of a lie. Because, I don't know, we haven't been sponsored by King of Print, but go see them. I love them to death.
He was in TNA too.
Yeah.
Where was he? Oh, you know where he was? At a Bad Bunny concert in his mask doing the Zero Miedo thing on camera. You're going to love seeing that clip, Randy.
Great.
Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Let's
get
stop
your mystery
teasing.
box at King of Print.
Yes, get your
Get a
mystery
Penta.
boxes.
Yeah,
It's a
you
nice
see.
t-shirt. It's a nice
is a really nice
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Randy
I
just
just don't
doesn't like Penta. And that's all it is. There's nothing wrong with the boxes, folks. It's the wrestler.
Fucking hates me.
There you go. Talking about hating things, Maxine Dupri is next, and she is wrestling Nattie. And Randy, after we had a real injury in the first match, why do we have to work in some stupid knockout angle here into the match? Because the way that Maxine falls to the ground is ridiculous. And then she puts her arms at her side and her legs like perfectly straight out in like almost a meme style. And the match is called off a minute and 39 seconds in. Okay.
Way to go, Maxine. Greatest IC champion of all time. Eh?
Everybody loves her. They're like, push this girl to the moon. And
A
I can
minute
see why
later,
you want
she's
some
out on
new
her ass.
talent. I can see why you want some new talent and some fresh blood, but come on, man. This angle was, I don't know. I get it. At this point, you kind of have to move forward with the show. If you plan for this to be kind of a squash-esque match, then it has to happen anyways. But like they could have just gone in a different direction than having her be knocked out cold.
That's how you treat your old champions. Oh, we'll find out later. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, Randy, you want to
so-
give it a banana
banana-
rating? There was no
banana rating,
real
I give
injury
it-
here.
I give
Let's
it
just be real.
a 1. I give
Okay.
it a 1.
Good. We're off to a good start here. Kayfabe,
You're right.
folks. Kayfabe is definitely alive, just not when I watch that type of a knockout when the person doesn't even like hit their head. So, okay. Raquel Rodriguez is ready to win tonight. JD McDonough has a big head, but he's here to clear the air with Finn Balor. Randy, can you understand a single thing coming out of JD McDonough's mouth recently? He is leaning in hard to that Irish accent.
Yeah, no, no, but it's okay.
Just- all right. All right. Well, Dominic is cool. He's got a mustache. He's got hair. He doesn't want to do it on his own, folks. He wants help against Penta. Randy, I don't know, bro. Penta.
It's Penta. Dominic's winning. Come on, man. It's Penta.
Mm,
It's Penta.
I don't know. We know that he's not going to lose his AAA championship because if he loses his AAA championship, he can never wrestle for that promotion again. And if he never wrestles for that promotion again, they will definitely struggle with all the
Penta
great
wins the belt,
ratings
I
they're
quit. Honestly, I quit.
Well, speaking about quitting, the crate is back in Raw again, and there's literally nothing else about it. Just send it back again to SmackDown or send it to Chicago. Okay, great.
You forgot about Tyler Reddick, 2 Chainz, and Little Yachty.
No, I mentioned them at the start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
on a
mentioned them
boat.
at the start. I mentioned them at
That's
the
right.
start. Tyler Reddick in his NASCAR with CM
Yeah.
Punk showing up and being
Oh,
like, yo,
he's-
we're two white boys doing
Oh,
donuts in the parking lot.
No, I know what I'm talking about. I was thinking of the boxer Reddick. I'm stupid. I didn't hear you say Little Yachty, but
I didn't mention Dwight Howard yet.
Yes.
I didn't mention Dwight Howard was there. There's a lot of people there last night. Listen, Atlanta loves themselves some wrestling. And
music.
I like, yeah, good music, good basketball players, good food.
Shitty
I
hockey
hear it's
players.
usually pretty warm there.
Pretty warm.
Yeah, hockey players. I'm not sure. I don't really.
Great cornhole.
Anyways, okay, cornhole. Yeah, let's move forward.
Good cornhole.
Talking about cornhole, here's Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar for a chat. Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker's streak, so now he's the main event at WrestleMania, sure, whatever you want to call it. Kind of the main freak, I guess you can say, as long as he wants to wrestle for. He puts up some dates on the Brock Lesnar tour to WrestleMania, sort of retirement tour-esque, Randy here, and he is looking for an opponent for WrestleMania, an open challenge. And I forgot to mention that they had a whole segment between Oba and Rusev right before this segment. So who's it going to be that comes out and makes this an open challenge closed against Brock Lesnar eventually? That's going to be a surprise. All right, I'll stop the voice, folks. I'm
Sheamus.
sorry. Yes. Yes. The thing is, the internet would want that. They would want it desperately. They'd like, we need Sheamus to have one more championship run before his
No.
retirement.
I see.
And Triple H. All right, no. And Sheamus when we're
Yes,
talking
we
about
all
the
know
great
people.
champions.
We all know it's going to be Obi Femi, and we actually can't wait. I'm surprised they didn't announce it tonight. This open
It better
challenge
be
thing-
Oba Femi. Don't make it stupid. Yeah.
And this open challenge thing is a good idea. I guess it is to try to pump again more interest in it. But the only match to make, and this is where he has to succeed. If you want to make a next star, Obafemi got to go in there, and Obafemi's got to Goldberg Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I think Oba Femi is your top pick, and the internet wrestling community's bottom pick is Gunther in a retirement match.
Gunther's good. Yeah, Gunther's good, but I see that SummerSlam or something else. Or you could put Gunther first. Gunther has nobody, but then Oba, what? Gunther retires him at WrestleMania. Well, yeah, I guess that's when his contract's up. It could be that. Yeah, it could be that. Either
Yeah.
one's good. Either one's good.
Yeah, I don't mind either or. I just think that internet wrestling community is going to riot if it's not Oba Femi. They want it to be Oba so badly, and if it's Gunther in comparison of the new, fresh, shiny Oba, glistening in the sun as he does, I think that people will be mad about it.
I think either Obi Femi has to be the one to beat Brock Lesnar to do that, or Gunther beat it, but then Oba, like Gunther go on a big run, and then Oba be the one to beat Gunther. That's the only way
There
that
you go.
can make it work.
Well,
Speaking about
talking
not
about
making things work. Yes, sorry.
talking about beating Brock Lesnar, I was gonna say, no, wait a minute, that's wrong. It's Kofi Kingston versus Javon Evans, and Javon Evans is here with Randy's guy. It's Offset. Walking to the ring, getting that push, getting that Migos rub, brother. Migos rub. But you know who's not getting the rub? Kofi Kingston at all. Kofi Kingston is literally jobber to the stars now. From a great looking heel turn to just here as comedy spots with Waller and Xavier Woods, and taking all the bumps here really in this match, besides delivering an SOS.
Yeah.
OG cutter from Evans. He goes a little bit further, or maybe Kofi's standing a little close. It looks a little scary for a second, but they kind of cleaned it up. It looked like everything was safe after the fact. But Javon Evans is moving forward, and with Dubs going to the Elimination Chamber, looking strong, as we knew he would. But Randy's not happy about how they're presenting Kofi.
First of all, 2.5 for the match itself, except for the Offset interference. Offset nailing Grayson Waller. Why not put Grayson Waller in there, dude? Like, why do you put, and people, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I'm upset for. Kofi Kingston, man, worked hard, worked all these years. He was a WWE champion. Not for a week, not for 2 weeks. It wasn't the longest run, but still, he was a champion. And when he's going in there, and don't get me wrong, I know he's getting a paycheck, whatever it may be. I don't need him this week, man. It's like Jinder Mahal. Like Jinder Mahal, when he became a champion, he didn't go back, and that's why they got rid of him. He didn't go back to be like, he went back maybe to mid card, but he didn't go to this level, man. Drew McIntyre was part of 3MB. Look at the level he's at. I'm not saying Kofi's a big dude. I'm not saying Kofi deserves a lot more. He's just as good as Sami Zayn, right? Come on, WW. Come on, man. Come on.
Just come out. Just come out. I hear you. All right. Okay, Randy.
This is a good part, though. I was happy with this part. This next
you were
the superstars coming in.
Oh, as soon as Randy saw Frankie Kazarian, he was like, "Oh my God, it's Frankie Kazarian."
No, keep going though. You're
Well,
right.
yeah, Frankie Kazarian shows up on the screen. He's here for the AJ Styles Fest. He opens up a door, and randomly there is not Joseph Parks. It is Abyss in full
Huge
gear.
pop.
Randy,
Huge pop.
15 years, a little bit beyond where people really wanted it to happen.
Coming out
Abyss.
with his big arm cross. When the chants at the Randy at the bar go, that's exactly what I do. Ask Eric B. That's exactly
This is
how
true.
I do it.
This is true.
Love Abyss, and it was good seeing him wearing that mask. Thank you for coming and making an appearance.
Yes. No, that was cool. That was great for fans to see, and much bigger than any Shark Boy pop could have ever been.
100%.
But yes. Okay.
Love you, Abyss.
Finn Balor is doing his little promo here vignette, and I don't know, Randy. They just keep on pushing Finn Balor as like sort of like this face character now. He's got his face music. He's got his face logos. It's Finn Balor. But anyways, he's going to take on CM Punk. He would have to beat CM Punk first if he wants to be the champion. CM Punk here for a chat. It's good to be alive in a Monday night in Atlanta, or what? What if that's the last time that he gets to say that? What if Finn Balor robs him of that opportunity just like he robbed him of his match versus AJ Styles in Toronto? Hell of a match, too, man. Hell of a match here in Toronto. Hell of a match. He makes following examples of some of the greatest to overhold that title and to share a locker room with CM Punk. And he mentions as the likes of Harley Race holding the title, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Triple H.
Thought Terry Funk.
Yeah, but I had to add Triple
I know,
H.
Triple H.
Yes, but Triple H is mentioned that there was a list of 7 great names mentioned, and then Triple H was thrown in there at the end just to keep Daddy Trips happy during this promo.
Yeah.
But you know what? He doesn't have to deal with tonight. Roman Reigns. What if Roman Reigns was here tonight? He's not going to be. He's going to be there next week. Okay, cool. Anyways, CM Punk is a fighting champion, and this is what it's like to be a fighting champion. You show up every night, and he's taking on Finn Balor in Chicago with literally zero chances of losing that match.
Yeah, he's already predicting the WrestleMania, stating it quite forward. Hey, don't get me wrong. This was a good promo. He calls out the crowd. He gets the crowd involved with it. He calls out Roman Reigns, saying that he's not here. You're right. He named the previous champs. I thought this was actually a good promo, to the most part. The Finn Balor thing, even the vignette before with Finn Balor coming into this, I honestly think everybody's liking Finn Balor for Finn Balor to be the heel, and then Dominic Mysterio, when this Judgment Day thing blows up, to be the face, and Liv Morgan. It's a good setup for that if that happens. But yeah, this was good for Punk. Good for Punk. Shaking the hands. I got the premium edition of Netflix right now. So you can see all the stuff. I seen him walking around shaking hands. Did you notice this too beforehand? There was a guy there with putting out his hand, and CM Punk's looking at him for 30 seconds, doesn't shake his hand, and goes to the next guy. I don't know what was said, but I want that professional lip reader that does those NFL things to read this guy, because he said something to Punk, and Punk just looked at him and just walked right by him.
I think that was the comedian. I think that was the comedian that said something, and maybe he was maybe Punk noticed that he had like a camera on his chest or something like that. Like there's a lot of content creators at ringside.
Maybe
content
creators in the political views of this guy.
That's possible too. That is possible as well. Maybe he said something bad about Larry. Even worse. Even worse, if you ask me.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. But again, let's get a leap reader. But this was a good promo. I enjoyed this promo actually. But
nice promo.
I like when they call it the crowd.
Atlanta. There was a lot of people there.
Fuck too. You, Atlanta.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Like there's a lot of celebrities there tonight. This is definitely different than your standard Monday Night Raw. I guess this is AJ Styles night, so that definitely makes a lot of sense why there would be more people there. But hip hop community is strong here tonight. Like dude, as I'm watching it, I'm like feeling like I'm back in the 2000s, mid 2000s, 2010s, and I'm just like living life and just.
I'm happy for you. He's looking right now, people. He's looking up at the sky. He's smiling. He's not even looking into the camera. He's just thinking about the 90s, living life, playing in the grass, smelling the summer air.
Oh man, I'm just thinking about like playing hacky sack in the parking lots of Tim Hortons, listening to Little Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri at the club, shuffling my feet left to right while all the honeys were watching, dropping the glow sticks. So after that, that's not exactly hip hop, but that's a different thing. Your boy does it all, folks. I also listen to Fleetwood Mac. I like long walks on the beach and gin
candles
soda
in my bathtub. Aroma diffusers.
Speaking about aroma diffusers, it's time for the main event. It's the Elimination Chamber.
We saw Petey Williams and Jeremy Borash.
Oh yeah, Petey Williams, Jeremy Borash, and Omos are there as well. Literally anybody who they could pull in for AJ Styles tonight is there, including Jordan Grace, and including, well, not all TNA, but most of what they could get from TNA is there tonight. And people that they didn't show on screen too. Friggin' Air Paris was there in the back. So like that's pretty crazy. If you don't know that callback, that's AJ Styles' 2001 WCW tag team partner. Yeah. So pretty crazy.
Speaking about TNA.
Yeah.
Main event.
No,
Petey Williams, sorry.
TNA, right. The other one though. Io Sky,
this one.
Kairi Sane, Raquel Rodriguez. They're all here. And Raquel is big, and they're two small ladies. They're gonna at one point of the match, you just say to yourself, why didn't you guys just combine to make one mega person, right? Kairi on the shoulders, Io on the bottom.
Welcome to Monarch.
We're off the rails. We're off the rails here, folks. But yeah, this match,
I enjoyed it.
Listen, Randy, you know what's funny is out of everything that we got tonight, we got two matches that actually were matches.
Yep,
So it's a good match here. It's a nice
it
little
was.
qualifier. But when you're looking at all three of them, and again, EO holding that tag team title, what are you going to do? You already put one of your tag team champions into the Elimination Chamber in the other match. You can't do both.
No.
You can't do both, damn it. Ooh. But like I honestly feel like there's no surprises here. I'm not surprised by anything that happens in this match at all because Raquel is just a beast and she is supposed to take EO, who is one of the best in the business, running around, pouncing all over the place and just flying through the sky as she does.
Let's give a.
Just thinking
He's still
about
looking
I'm
up.
just
He's looking up
thinking
in the sky again, thinking of the '90s stuff. But let's give a special. Kari Zane, man, she's so
yes.
good. She's so underappreciated. I know she's small, guys. Don't get me wrong, but she did definitely work hard and made this match a good one for a woman. He's dancing in the sand.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, let's go straight to the finish.
Straight to the finish here because top rope diving DDT plans for Kel Rodriguez. Kyrie Sane breaks up the over the moonsault. The insane elbow misses, and the Tejana bomb happens, and Raquel Rodriguez gets the win here. Just over 10 minutes long of a match. Perfectly acceptable and probably what everybody expected to happen. Randy, what's going to happen now?
Match of the night, 3.5 bananas. What's going to happen now? Raquel's going to
Mhm.
win the Elimination Chamber and throw a wrench into it and be Liv Morgan, Steffi Vaquer, and Raquel in a match, in a three-way match for the women's title. That will leave Jade Cargill open to somebody returning. Who will that person be returning? I don't know. We will find out by
If
WrestleMania.
you if you disperse this version of the Judgment Day, is the Judgment Day done forever, or does the Judgment Day find a new like they always have?
2.0 Danhausen.
Oh,
Oh no! Stay tuned. This Thursday at the Draw TSN, you'll understand where that reference comes in. But
absolutely.
yeah, no, this was a good match. It definitely made very little matches tonight. Um,
Hmm.
there's a lot of filler. Good show. Like, we're not even over the show yet, but this definitely was match of the night. So
Well,
3.5.
kudos. I mean, like you said, there's very few matches, but WWE, as a fan, you're not looking at the clock and saying, "Oh my God, they only have so little time that they can do this AJ Styles tribute." This AJ Styles tribute goes, including the minutes of the video, it goes for about half an hour long. So we get a proper AJ Styles tribute. Video package here is done absolutely great. And I'm going to look up to the sky again, Randy, because we got Higher by Creed
Yep.
guiding us and just taking us higher, you know?
Showing the
Mm.
greatest times in TNA, even some
Oh,
New Japan footage.
oh
AJ
yeah.
Styles, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles against Team Canada, AJ Styles with what is it, Aces and Eights, AJ
Hmm.
Styles, TNA, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle.
Bullet
Who can
Club.
forget about that match? AJ Styles put on outside of WWE when there was really no competition, and
Hmm.
TNA was like a glimmer, or on Spike TV where they got watched the most at the time. AJ Styles was the reason. And I was a huge fan of AJ Styles. I always wanted to see him go to WWE. And when he went to New Japan and getting older, I'm thinking maybe this isn't going to happen. But when I heard about the Bullet Club breakup or the leader, AJ Styles, being knocked out, I'm like, is this the time? Is this the time we could see the phenomenal one at WWE, in WWE? And what did he do? Gave the surprise of the Royal Rumble walking out in his music kit. Huge pop. Huge
10
pop.
years. Yeah, 10
And
years it's been.
and that song, the song with the guy closing his eyes and waving like Eric was just doing to the ceiling. AJ Styles is definitely in the top five wrestlers of all time. He has to be. And if he's not in that list, then he better be in your top 10. But a great tribute to a man that's fully deserved it. I wish they could have arranged something with Samoa Joe. They had Kurt Angle do a video part, which I wish he was just there as well. But good brothers by his side. Seen him with Petey Williams. I love Petey, man. Canadian Destroyer. Guys, when you guys are popping the Pentagon doing his, remember the guy that started it is Petey. So I don't know. I loved that time at TNA. I loved that AJ Styles. And it's done. Tezzy, TDS Wrestling Show. He's done. He handed his gloves in. And what happened? What happened near the end, Eric? Tell the people.
He handed in his gloves. He announced that his retirement is done. He had all of the stars walk out, and he was eventually at the end here. When we get to the watermark, we know it's not over. The lights go down, the gong hits, and here comes The Undertaker. And The Undertaker, as the American Badass, is here to welcome AJ Styles to the 2026 Hall of Fame. He's done. That's it. No more wrestling for AJ Styles. He's going home to his wife and his kids, who he's had to watch grow up. Yeah, who he's had to watch grow up through FaceTime. And yeah, that's it, brother.
He did the dream. I'm good for
That's
him.
it.
Thank you, AJ. That's all I gotta say. If anybody did it and did it right, oh, it wasn't the right time. He should have went on further. No, he did it the perfect time.
All right, folks. Well, that was this episode of Monday Night Raw and our review of it. So thank you so much for listening to me and Randy talk about the haps of the craps. Randy, if they wanted to do so, listen to more, find us on the lines, where can they go about doing so?
We're almost at 4,300 subscribers on the YouTubes here. Just like, subscribe, and comment below at STRAWS on the YouTubes. We are on the Hub Sports Entertainment. Just look up the Hub Sports Entertainment on any podcasting platform. That is STRAWS Raw. You also get other fine podcasting shows like the Smack Daddies, giving you the best SmackDown review out there. Join Father Greg and Brad the Dad as they give it to you every single week. As well as listen to us on TSN 690. Go to tsn690.com or visit tsn.com and find us. We're on every Thursday night at 11 p.m. You can follow us on the Instagram as well at the Hub Sports Entertainment.
All right, folks. So thank you so much again for listening. So until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other and continue to live your lives impactfully.
Live, laugh, and love wrestling.
Deuces! Ooses!
How much does it bother you that they're yeeting right now?
Yeet?
They're yeeting, yeah. Does that bother you?
What's it called? 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.